What makes a great startup CEO? In today's video, we're going to go over the second set. This is number 6 through 10 on my list of 10. What makes a great startup CEO? In last week's video, you can check it out on my YouTube page or on my website. You'll see the first list of 5 things that make a great startup CEO. Hi, I'm Brett Fox, and I've built several businesses from zero or next to zero to over $100 million in revenue. I know what works when it comes to building companies, and I know what doesn't work when it comes to building companies. Okay, number 6 on the list of 6 through 10 in today's video. We'll start with number 6. Number 6 is steady at the wheel. Everybody in your company takes their cues from you. So don't get too high, don't get too low. That's where steady at the wheel comes from. Just keep it calm. If the greatest thing in the world is happening, celebrate a little bit. Don't go crazy. If all hell is breaking out around you, don't go in the dumps either, because everybody in the company takes their cues from you. I'll give you an example of this. I was presenting an update to our team during a company-wide meeting. And apparently during the meeting, when I was talking about the financials, I must have frowned because my VP of engineering and co-founder, Jeroen, came into my office and he said, "Hey, Brett, you know you frowned when you were presenting the financials." And I had no idea I'd frowned. And everybody's concerned that we're doing really badly. And we were doing just fine. So all I could do was just laugh. But that tells you everybody takes their cues from you. So that's why you don't want to get too high and you don't want to get too low. Number 7, your integrity never wavers. I talked about in the first video the importance of hiring people with integrity. Well, guess what? Integrity starts with you, and your integrity can never waver. There are so many temptations you're going to have as CEO to not have integrity at various points in time. Maybe to cook the books a little bit, maybe to change things a little bit in a different area, maybe to look the other way when product quality drops just because you want to meet your numbers. There are all sorts of risks that are out there. Don't take any of them when it comes to integrity, because when your integrity drops and your integrity changes, you can't get it back. Remember that. Your integrity can never waver. Number 8 on the list of how to be a great CEO. Focus, focus, focus. Just like I said, everybody takes their cue from you, and you need to be focused on the goals of the company. You need to be focused on the vision of the company, because guess what? There's going to be more work than there is time. And there's going to be all sorts of things that can distract you. You can't let any of it distract. You got to stay focused on the most important things at all time. So what do you want to do? You want to keep the ship moving in the right direction. You want to keep going in the right direction. Focus, focus, focus. The more focused you are, the better off you're going to be. The better off the company is going to be. And guess what? You're focused because everybody takes their cues from you. Will lead everybody else to be focused too. And also people will relax because they'll recognize the company's doing well. If you're bouncing all over the place and things are changing all the time, that's not a good recipe for success. So remember, focus, focus, focus. Number 9 on your list. Build a loyal following. This is a great tip to being a great startup CEO. So when we talk about loyalty, you build loyalty by being generous as a CEO. Generosity really helps you as a startup CEO build loyalty. So you want people to be loyal to you. Do the right thing by them. Be generous in your support of them. Share the spotlight with them. Give them all the praise. You take all the blame. That's what great CEOs do. Take all the bullets for your team. You want people to be loyal to you and the company. You want people to stick in there with you. When there are problems, and inevitably there are going to be problems, I can guarantee it. But the more you do this, the more loyalty you build with your team, the more people want to follow you into that foxhole when everything is going wrong and they say, you know what, we've got your back. That's when you have a great team. That's when you know you're going to win. I can't guarantee it, but that gives you the best chances of success. Finally, number 10 on my list of 10 items to being a great startup CEO. I talked about generosity in number 9. I'm going to talk about it again here. Be really generous. Be generous with your equity. Be generous with your healthcare plan. Be generous with your vacation plan. Just be generous. Be generous in the praise you give people. Generosity pays. It's not about you. Yeah, you're the leader. Yeah, you're the CEO. And yeah, everybody's going to look at you, but make it about everybody else. The more you do this, the more you think about everybody else first and yourself last. That's how you build a loyal team. That's how you build a winning culture. That's how you build a great company. Generosity. Don't forget it. It is critical on your path to success. So there you have it. Numbers 6 through 10 on my list of 10 items on how you become a great startup CEO. If you want numbers 1 through 5, go to last week's video. It's on my YouTube page. It's on my webpage. You'll be able to find it right there. I hope you've enjoyed this. I'm Brett at brettjfox.com. Have a great, great day.